This is your official warning. This game is unsuitable for young children or those who are easily upset by disturbing images, talks of suicide, depression, or other mental issues. We understand and empathize with those going through rough times. Wish for our audience to know that we are not making light or parody of these issues. This is a blind playthrough for 2 players. The third player doesn't want to give away the surprise. Please take all of this into consideration when watching the video. Please enjoy. Hi guys! Play Again Games back here with Doki Doki. Our hope just pound Doki Doki. Such a lovely dating sim. We got snacks and drinks and we're good to go. We're gonna play this another poem. Poem number 2. We're going for Yuri still, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Alone.
Oh man, go for Natsuki. Natsuki's the best.
Vertigo, I think was one we found. I think.
She likes Vertigo.
Heaven Sent.
Oh,
Heaven Sent. But she liked electricity. We're not sure why.
You know she likes philosophy.
Unrestrained.
Definitely philosophy.
Insight
For eternity.
Ooh, eternity. Yeah, misery.
Try marshmallow. I just want to see what happens.
Nice.
She does like the cutesy stuff, even though she's trying really hard not to be.
Intellectual anxiety.
Baka.
Ooh. Let's see. Should we do embrace, anxiety, or intellectual? Let's do anxiety.
Okay, so she's a little anxious. I can see why.
She's I'd say incapable.
Ooh, horror.
Yeah.
Flat out horror. This is anxiety-filled horror.
Agonizing.
Or vitality.
Agonizing or vitality.
Or tragedy.
Ooh, tragedy would be nice.
Fluffy. No.
I like
No, that would be Natsuki.
Yeah.
But
no, that might be Sayori. She likes sadness stuff too.
let's do agonizing.
Okay. Whirlwind of excitement.
Whirlwind, yes.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure.
What about sensation? Infallible.
Fantasy we know is
Misfortune.
misfortune.
We know she likes fantasy as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sayori likes misfortune. Huh. Well, admittedly, you can't have sadness without
Imagination.
Graveyard or
Imagination.
imagination, yeah.
Strawberry.
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable.
Vivid's probably. Oh, fickle.
Fickle. Fickle.
Or dark.
Fickle.
It's a fickle thing.
Ooh, childhood. We know who that is.
For everyone to enjoy.
Contamination. Oh, variance.
Variance? Yeah. Extreme. No. Maybe not.
Tears.
Passion.
Passion?
Essence.
Passion. Essence. Disaster.
Massacre.
Massacre. She likes that horror.
Heartbeat. Existence.
Doki Doki. No, I'm pretty sure that's not.
Doki Doki and Heartbeat are the same thing.
Unrequited.
Unstable.
Inferno.
Inferno, we know she
unstable.
liked. Death. Portrait, candy, giant puppy piece, infinite.
Ooh, infinite.
Lust. Maybe.
Ooh.
Lust.
Lust,
Yeah,
okay.
lust was good.
She got some hidden desires
Effulgent.
there.
Effulgent.
Melancholy. Ooh, vivacious.
Secretive.
Ooh, there's a good one too.
Yep.
Oh, entropy was on that page too. I didn't see it until the very end.
Tenacious.
Incongruent.
Incongruent.
I'm missing the N every time I say it.
Let's do...
I like calling it incongruent now, though.
Yes, we're going to use that one, though.
Incongruent.
So another majority Yuri poem.
What was it? Everybody but one?
I think all but one.
Oh, no, we got one for...
Natsuki. I thought it was like one for Natsuki and one for Sayori by accident. Another day passes, and it's time
No,
for
I
the
made the
club
Natsuki
meeting.
one happen.
Oh, okay.
Because I like nuts.
Yeah. Meeting happened already. Because we chose marshmallow. Click. I've gotten a little more confident here over the past couple of days. I figure since we're all chewing on stuff. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, cat!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you got in a good mood today. I woke the bird up.
Yep. I'm just not used to seeing you in the club, that's all. Shut up, Toby!
I see.
Well, okay, yes, maybe.
It's probably the voice you're doing. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess she always likes simple things with you anyways.
Are you trying to say I'm simple? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry.
Yes,
Will you come with me to
literally
buy a snack?
No thanks. You should change voices.
Okay. That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons.
Why don't we take a look at your purse? Oh, sorry.
Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously reveals her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. With my Boyakugan!
That's not fair. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you're planning to conveniently forget you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Just a little hard. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Eh? You didn't notice that she was listening in.
Oh, her face in the book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything.
Babaka.
It was just something in my book.
My horror book. Yuri! Tell Kat to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Ellipses.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I had to use all the big words I knew.
You...
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. You horrible person.
That's... Wow!
Jesus Christ.
There's no way you could think that.
There's no way you could think that. Jesus.
Okay, you're right. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Yeah.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So how did trick Nusuki into making them?
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Ooh!
Whap!
Ow!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles under the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing in action, though. Natsuki! That was so nice of you! I'm so happy! It's a cookie!
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good!
Claps her hands over her mouth.
It bit my tongue! You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
The better kind. Oh, it looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? I'm just a little hungry. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Because I didn't want it. Fine. Still, I'm happy to share this one with me, because I was going to go rob somebody else. Go behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Get off! Dom! Leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? No, Fulton Sayori trots away to safety to eat her.
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's probably pretty popular after all. She probably got a guy. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
The idol, after all. That's true. Excuse me? What?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend?
Oh, they have the same hair color.
What on earth are you talking about?
You mean a natural hair color instead of purple?
Pink.
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Ah, never mind that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What held you up anyways?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
She's so perfect.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
No, fuck you.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
You heard the little thing.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
After all, they need to impress the guy. Yay! That sounds... Oops, sorry.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cat. Monica smiles sweetly.
I won't let you down, Flash!
Monica sighs sweetly. Ah, your skirt again.
Yeah, pineapple. Pepple and pepper.
I
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently.
That's my epiphany.
I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Nah, just cookie thieves.
No, not really. You choose to leave out Sayori's
Hey.
mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori
somehow finished her entire cookie already.
Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, eventually she's going to come out of the closet to everyone.
Hey, Yuri.
Ah! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Ah, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Good, and you.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet.
No, Natsuki is.
I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind of
with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a sec?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
Yeah, everything in here.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Ooh. Budding romance in the club room.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Huh, I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah. Fuck you.
Where are you two off to?
We're just Yuri was going to make tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious.
Kind of butt into conversation.
That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kat in club activities?
My mouth gapes.
She's
She's flashing her skirt at you.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Kat.
Got a little snippy here for a second there.
Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow.
I'm just staring at the skirt again. Okay, so she's like entirely embarrassed. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge
There's
people
no
like
music
that.
and it made me kind of little just anxious. Okay, good. There it is. She's...
How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me?
Because
Because boobs.
nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem to you in your head.
Hey man, we already had the warner at the beginning of this
Nobody's
segment.
perfect. We have emotions, and we can always hide them together. We can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Hurricane. There is a history
no.
too, if you need to see what she said before, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No.
No.
It's a monsoon. You're in the
Wouldn't
wrong
you
picture.
hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions.
Admittedly, it's good to know that part.
What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Right?
Yuri lifts her head.
Friend-zoned.
Kat, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying stuff like that. Something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Aw.
Anyway.
Let's
yeah.
that water now.
Shall we go?
Okay. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. 30 seconds later, we return to the classroom.
Kat, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong.
Sure. Anything's fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
I thought I said 2,000%. I'm like, wait, what?
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course.
The whole tea ceremony about it, man.
I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
Tastes better.
Yuri
when you
fetches
do
the
it properly.
teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. This one's 2 inches long. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so?
Oh, what is it?
I was letting it show, and you noticed?
Yes, he
I was doing
mentioned
a bit
that.
of thinking. and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more.
Oh, you're opening up the shy girl's heart.
It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
Slow and steady.
You're always worrying about me, Kat. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can keep up with this.
With this gentleman
I
approach.
watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I wanted to go to the Anime Big Titty Club. Or the Anime Mecha Club.
Kat, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah? Why?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
You know, you got big boobs and all.
Oh, you'd stop
I
stuffing.
can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Cat with the save. Always hunched over while reading.
Yes!
You see,
I
like,
have
the hair
terrible
when you
reading
start doing
posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair
it. I
enough.
told you with boobs.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag.
Why the hell would you have chocolate in there anyways?
Where?
In your bag.
Ah, I have some chocolate as well. I'm hiding.
Oh, for hiding it from Sayori. Okay.
I guessed this before it came up, apparently. I'm hiding it from Sayori. Why would I have chocolate in my bag? Where else am I going to keep it? Sayori will find it if I don't. It's inside a hollowed out book. She'll never look there. Or so I thought. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As in sync, we assume the same reading posture as last time,
You
each
assume the
holding
position.
one half of the book. Many positions available. Except this time, our bodies are even closer together to each other. I can't see too well. Sorry.
He can't see your boobs too well.
I can't see too well.
Move your hand.
What was that motion?
Yuri
up and down?
slides closer until your shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup?
Yuri hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hand that is not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest.
Speak up just a little louder, Max.
Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing.
There you go. You started getting quieter, Mike.
She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading.
Just reading.
Ellipses. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I bump into her boobs. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
She's watching her figure.
Yeah, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
A valid concern.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize.
I didn't so good.
I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Aw, isn't that cute?
He's sitting next to you.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so you don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her arm is practically resting on top of my leg. My dick. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural.
Oh, wow.
She's not
Well,
even
that
focused.
means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
She woke up from her trance.
Did I just?
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Still eats it, though.
Cat?
Sorry? I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, jeez, please.
Have you never? You've never heard her sneeze?
No.
Man, she killed the mic.
Shut up, all of you. I'm sorry. I said oh shit, and I tried to turn away, okay?
Jody just tried to use her,
Shut the fuck up.
That's... Well...
Continuing on.
You were just helping. That's something that friends do.
Sure.
Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's totally what they do.
That's all it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see.
We're those kind of friends. Got really tense. She tries to return to her book. But I can tell by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Doki Doki.
I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Ellipses. How did it even come to this?
She is
Yuri doesn't avert
blushing.
her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time.
It's eye contact.
I take the chocolate and place it into her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone! Oh, shit. Wow.
Hey guys! Hey, what you doing over there?
Wow.
But I was getting so close to the dating scene.
What?
Yuri jumps back.
It's time to share poems.
Just now, right now.
Kat, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I'm not gonna hide my boner.
Alright, giving time away.
The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups.
I'll run away now.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick the bag of chocolates.
Hide it back in the bag.
In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
Who should you show the poem first? Saving. Save early, save often. Oh, I like this one, Kat.
It's got one word I like.
Feeling in it. I'm glad. Does it mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems, if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things, so it must be a good poem. It goes Doki Doki.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing over here.
In the first place.
I don't even know what I'm doing over here.
Yeah! Me neither.
See, it fits better with her response. Why don't you at least give it some thought?
You want me to write you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind.
I know you have chocolate.
I can smell it from here.
Well, whatever.
I can see it on your fingers. Anyway, let's see on your fingers. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Chocolate, right? Bittersweet. Bittersweet chocolate. Yeah. I'm hungry. I want breakfast. I like things that are happy and things that are
cookie.
sad.
Nom, 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 nom.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow, squishing out all the rain.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Should I write it down? Then I get better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Cat. You helped so much. I should go write that down then. It was a good idea. You can read my poem now, okay?
Sure.
Alright. Bottles.
Bottles! I popped off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Oh, you don't want me to sing with this voice?
Not that voice, no.
I pop off my scalp with the lid of my cookie jar. What? It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bunch of kittens.
Kittens.
Bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put that bottle on the shelf with all my other bottles. Happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle of Starlight that moves randomly while I'm trying to read this. Each bottle of Starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hidden in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like
She's
time's
really going
elapsed.
out on this phone.
My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves, one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They are supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Well,
Wow.
she went a little deeper this time. What's the
Depression!
Holy crap.
I think we're running out
Sorry,
of
did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
I'm out of happy thoughts. Monica taught me a whole lot yesterday. I've been really
She
in
showed
touch
me a
with my
hole in the wall.
feelings. Been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Doki Doki, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy? Being in touch with your feelings?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful.
So you need more bottles. Okay.
Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks.
Blush, blush.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me even understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty
passionate about this, huh?
I
I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
Thank you for the context.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eye makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Pessimistic.
Let's go with Natsuki.
Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. You have the one word I like. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be too serious.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing yourself unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stops short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me
Eh?
you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about?
Keep your voice down.
Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty teenage drama.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, I mean...
Oh,
Looks
like I'm in trouble.
you've been found out.
I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I wanted you. I am so done with you. Baka.
He shoves the poem I handed her back. Shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Take your stupid poem. If you're gonna write for somebody else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business.
Hiding it.
Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be a whole lot of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place.
Oh, she doesn't even show you her poem.
Hi again, cat.
Quick, give her a southern accent.
How's the writing going? Check.
Alright, I guess. Give her a southern accent.
No.
See what happens. Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. Ellipses.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read.
Yeah, that line where I murder a guy.
Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Mama. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
I think her poems are the most romantic.
Why isn't she in the notebook when you do the thing?
She's not an option. She's too good
She's
for you.
too good for you? Oh,
She's
you did
the
say
idol.
you did literally say that at the beginning. Second playthrough girl. Okay.
That's the best
New
way
Game
to
Plus girl.
Right.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yep, that's the best way to describe it.
She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Good catch. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried.
Tried that, buddy.
Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
Hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
You're not dissing my girl, are you?
No, of course not.
She's my waifu.
I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself.
Well, she is the shy girl.
But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Trying to flip you off.
Huh?
Look at me, look at me, look at my
You
skirt.
completely misunderstood. Babaka?
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
She got a husbando.
She whispers that last part
kind
to
of
you.
whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
We all have waifus and
oh,
husbandos.
well,
after
I
all.
know. I was just saying.
Monica's just throwing shade.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Wow.
Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
What?
An endless poem of meaningless.
Load me.
Okay.
Reminding
Wait.
you to save.
Right, like, save the game and load her. Huh? I think you just load this particular point in the game.
Huh.
Yeah, it's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess.
Where's the load button?
I kind of like...
No, I know that one.
Save, load.
Save. Load. Okay.
Right.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
It's almost like magic.
But it's not.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I
The
see.
noise of what? Background music?
It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question.
Well, like, who's it addressed
A poem
to?
can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Okay, yeah, who's it put to?
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
You should save your game.
You never know when you might change your mind,
Load her!
or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Who knows?
That's my advice for today.
Thanks,
The one that
Monica.
doesn't make
Thanks for
any sense.
listening.
Thanks, Monica. No, you saved the best for last again, huh?
Yep.
No, you didn't. You did the best first. That's key.
We all know you like Yuri. It's okay. Fess up, Max.
I do like Yuri, but I like Natsuki a lot. I'm warming up to her.
Maybe next time we'll do Natsuki just for you.
Okay.
Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her
I
face.
like that her surprised expression is a dot for a mouth. Do you like it?
Cat. This one might even be better than yesterday's.
Makes my heart go doki doki.
How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why.
I picked up the techniques real
You
well.
did a good job explaining? I really wanted to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows
Gulp.
as she eats your poem. Even her hands appear sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Thank you. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Oh,
These are flinging things over
I
here.
got it.
Yuri nods.
Nod.
Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Ah!
Do you really think that?
Again, Yuri nods.
Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that.
Her husbando does not laugh at her.
I wonder why. No, he just murders people. If he's from one of her new books. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do.
I really do.
If it's with you.
Ooh. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window.
That was.
I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon.
An
An
urge.
urge. Thank you. The moon
Increments.
its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we're quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlonic conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
Kinda creepy.
Lots of knives in there, Yuri. Lots of bread and do you need a new diet, Yuri?
She has a raccoon friend now.
Yep.
It's totally face value.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
It was a little longer.
I can see that.
Has more knives.
It's a lot
raccoons.
more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
Do we want to know what this poem's about?
It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
Longer, upsetting.
Using the poem as a
obsessive.
canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Eating bread?
It's those sorts of
Brandishing
things
a
I'm
knife?
usually forced to keep to myself.
Petting a raccoon.
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because she doesn't want to share the raccoon.
Because they're embarrassing.
The raccoon's too
And
cute.
people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kat?
Well, all my porn.
I
Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, look at this porn.
feel like everyone
It's a little something
has
like
something
that.
like that.
Like porn.
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable.
Just some.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Yeah.
I might be ranting a little bit now,
Hey, man. Timid people
but
can talk.
I'm glad that you're a good listener.
We're all having
You're
fun with
good
this
at a lot of
conversation.
things. Writing, listening.
Being really
There
cute.
really aren't many people like you.
Feeding
Kat.
me chocolate.
That's an exaggeration.
It's
They're
exact-
exaggerating a little bit.
It's
It's
just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling.
Makes my heart glow.
And you're to thank for that.
Hey, it's nothing, really.
Baka.
Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
And then Monica pops in.
Hey!
Okay, everyone.
Gotta cut off this train of thought.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
I didn't read Natsuki's.
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
No.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. It's just useless.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay?
Nice and
Y'all.
simple.
We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
We totally prepped this without you guys. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually doing for the event. Because, you prepped it without us.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already.
No, this is the first time we're hearing it,
We're
Monica.
going to be performing.
Performing?
Penis?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having poetry performance.
Beat
Surprise!
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
So yeah, beat poetry.
Yeah.
Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Because, that's the thing that people usually like to do.
Yuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? I didn't know anything about this.
Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea?
Yes. Well, no. Not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, baka. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of people like that.
Masuka!
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
No.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming
Relax.
from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago.
Well, neither does
It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people.
As if we get a full room.
I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry.
That's why you get a full room. That girl right there.
Ellipses. But
and their butts.
I still think we should give it our best.
Skirt.
Yep.
We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire the others to do the same.
Natsuki, I'm gonna poke you in the eye if you don't do this.
And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. Having fun.
That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
No, we don't.
I know we all do.
Or else.
And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you could do it.
Ellipses. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice but to do things that I wouldn't agree to. I agree. I volunteer. I don't think it's too much to ask.
I volunteer as tribute.
I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying real hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Ellipses. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Ellipses. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectations.
Haha, now you're outvoted.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Admittedly, this is true.
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Toby, stop laughing at us. Can I go next?
Of course.
Woo!
Now, let's see. Monica flips
I'm
through
gonna
her
keep my
notebook
voice down for
to
Sierra,
the
okay?
specific poem she has in mind for herself.
Oh, she has a bunch of poems ready then, huh?
She then
Okay.
stands behind the poem.
I want
Podium.
breakfast.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
Oh, good. We won't have to.
More than
retalk
that,
this.
her inflection is pristine.
It's almost
She
like she's
knows
a club
exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural?
She's so amazing.
I mean, look at her hair. She's natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Whoa,
I'll go next.
Whoa. Okay. Wow, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. She really wants to show off in front of the new guy.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Oh, I'm sorry.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort?
This monitor made it look so simple.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
I like to do this so that way you don't have to hear what the poems are
The
like.
poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Must be a rare glimpse into this whirling fire.
See, now
Yuri
he's doing
keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes.
Everyone's stunned.
Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as if she's
Another
bewildered
trance?
even herself.
Yuri, there might be a problem.
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding.
Woo! Wow.
Everyone joins me after we give Yuri the
Wow.
recognition she deserves. It's not that we don't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Yuri looks like Yuri is down for the count.
1, 2. Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and gleefully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. It's a good joke.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head.
Just imagine you're playing your recitation.
It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
So say it all in my head. I see. Okay, then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet like chocolate.
All the happy thoughts and bottles.
If I were to read this on paper,
echo.
I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
Woo! I did it!
Whee! Good job, Sayori.
Even Kat liked it. That must say something. I guess that's a good sign.
Calm down over Harley. Calm down, Harley. What does that even mean?
Look, man.
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Eh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well.
So I'm gonna be death metal, okay!
They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everybody.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more.
So I gotta do death metal.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Kat. It's not like I compare it to you guys anyway. Might as well let cat lowers everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection to read, so I stole one of Natsuki's.
Let's
So
go
to
with
go with I wrote for today, which is collections of words. I'll stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. All right, purple, purple, green, brown, blue, brown, pink, pink. Okay, so half and half.
Yeah.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, everyone applauses anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes way to the podium.
Sorry, I was looking out the window.
This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Ugh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little.
Just a little.
While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it.
Like it's a poem.
It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if to give life to the poem.
Bounce.
Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds.
Yay.
She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
No, one time. I mean, doing that in front of other people would be way easier. Just waving at everybody. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just
We're friends!
embarrassing. It's not like I consider you friends or anything, guys. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so shut up.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival.
Nope, I'll be better
That
than
said,
everybody.
I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay?
It's a catchy
I'll be
tune.
making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. Oh, sorry.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be one of your own.
Just pick something from the wild.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club.
You can
Oh,
lower
good,
your
I can
standards
stop?
again.
Hooray.
It makes me really happy.
Well, flip your skirt down. Yeah, no problem.
She's just trying to flash.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. Now stand up.
Natsuki huffs and goes.
There's no way
buckets
I'll be able to
lobby.
find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica,
It's all about Monica. No,
then I'll have to do my
it's
best.
actually all about Yuri.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Not in front of Yuri.
Jeez.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Kat. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Babacas.
You look so stupid in front of your wife. Oh no! I walked home with Yuri once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have happened already. Changed. Today, you gonna do
Today,
it?
Sayori is being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Oh, sorry. I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sorry, fumbles with their words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that, Babaka? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
It's just a question. What would you do? To walk home with Yuri.
Huh?
Okay. Not even hesitant. Where's my
Let's not make my heart go Doki Doki!
same thing.
I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart and pretty and nothing like me?
That has nothing to do with what I just said. Babaka!
You admitted it.
Jeez.
There's not even a point
in speculating anymore.
That's
That's
never gonna happen.
gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. You ditching me and going for some other girl. It's not that long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
What's in your head? Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
I want breakfast, if you say so.
She's thinking about dinner now.
Right,
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of her fault for driving me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. And that's why I said there was no point in speculating.
Yeah, just keep putting yourself down.
Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in
Maybe
that
you
time.
get a date for the festival.
Maybe you'll take one of them to Bone Zone.
Woo!
Let's save again.
You can do other
You can
pages.
save over them, or you can go to the next page.
I'll just-
Are you sure?
yeah, because that was the first one.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
9 more pages.
Okay.
It's up to you. It's all good.
Until you run out, then you circle back to the beginning
Okay.
and save over stuff.
Alright. Ooh, scars.
Pleasure.
Scars.
Oh, darn.
What? Ugh.
Contaminate.
Well,
Nope.
sadness, I guess.
Broken?
Special.
No,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, she's all over the spectrum there.
Yeah.
Intellectual.
Intellectual was, I think, and insight was.
Frightening?
Frightening?
Frightening. Very, very frightening me.
Inferno.
It was Inferno, Whirlwind,
Wrath.
Wrath. Effulgent
Effulgent.
was one of hers. Massacre was Death. Vertigo, I think, was as well.
Unrequited.
Unstable analysis. Clumsy. Unrequited.
Wow.
Nah.
I guess she has unrequited.
Misery.
Vivacious was infallible. I don't know about this own.
Tenacious.
Tenacious, yeah. Agonizing. Incongruent.
Incongruent. Determination. Do you want to hit boop?
Boop. Yeah.
You knew who it was going to be.
Electricity. We don't know why. She just keeps getting fried, man.
Melancholy.
Uncontrollable. Sensation.
Crimson.
She did use the crimson eye.
Fester.
Marshmallow windows. Natsuki.
Depression. No, not depression.
No, not depression.
Adventure. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I figured from her fantasy description
Yeah.
thing before.
Eternity, I think it was. Disarray, vibrant, graveyard, meager. Okay, so still.
So this
luckily,
is going to be a little bit more Sayori based, but
but we mostly got Yuri anyways,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
oh man, that's not me.
No, it's not you.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Yeah.
You know, she's not like she's got enough to do over the course of a day.
You must have a lot of determination.
It allows you to save.
Starting this club and now picking up
See?
piano.
Club, piano,
Well,
homework.
maybe not
poems.
determination, but I guess passion.
Free time.
Remember that
Yeah.
the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you.
Well, I mean,
And
no
I'm
boyfriend.
super happy that you are all willing
Her
to
boyfriend's
help
the piano.
out for the festival too.
It tunes her up. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious foods.
That sounds like this Sayori all of a sudden. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Are you breaking the fourth wall, Monica?
Hi there, Monica.
Oh, Monica.
Are you looking through that whole question mark?
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
And not in Japanese pronunciation. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori? Oh.
Where is Sayori, anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori sitting at a desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
She's too hungry.
Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. I was tripping balls. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to anyone else.
Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like... I'm sorry.
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Yeah, don't make assumes. No? Geez, you worry too much about me. Make an ass out of you and me if you assume. I'm fine, see? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else and your girl Yuri.
Well, alright. I'm gonna go take Yuri to Bone Town.
If you say so.
If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else.
Before we get lost in Yuri.
But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Why is Natsuki still in the closet?
Oops. I didn't do it.
You clearly did. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been prepared for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm loud enough to be understood.
I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kat, what's up?
Hey, yo! This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this in the literature club, where we read a lot, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kat. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her myself.
Yeah? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest, you say? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kat.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know?
Hmm?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
Good.
Okay.
Alright, it is a live store, guys.
What?
Sorry. Nani?
Masika!
Yeah.
Bakuna!
No.
Impossible!
It is impossible.
No
It's
way.
No way.
Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it would always have been.
You're so funny, Cat. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Nani!
What? You blew my
I
mind.
said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway?
Not like I'm the club
I
president.
didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said.
Ignore her. It's fine.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Nah.
Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I'm not going to be able to. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head.
It's a whole new side of her. We don't know.
Monica stands up from the desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting and murders her. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so I can hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
Just bring down the whole atmosphere. Man.
Exactly how much do I care about her and why, and that I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Wow, I'm having a hard time. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary.
Do you need an energy drink?
And there's nothing I can do besides wait for Momononoke. Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? You look around, there's a pink-haired girl looking at... Oh, I was wrong!
It's your waifu!
Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face.
Aw, she's so jealous.
I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself.
Man, you take a lot of things onto your own hands.
Good thing this is a protagonist.
Yeah.
It's like, even though he wants to get left alone.
Right, he just keeps, it's like, no, I'll do this.
Well, no, he wants to hang out with his waifu. By now,
His
it's a little
newfound.
easier for me to do that. See, it's easier now for him to do it.
There you go.
I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her. I've been getting my fortitude or whatever. I don't know. The stats persona.
His
Charisma.
guts.
Sure, charisma. Yeah, it is charisma, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot.
Something that
What if he's
face.
just sitting there going,
So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression.
Yeah.
so he looked like Jason Momoa in the new trailers for Aquaman.
So mean.
That's what he looks like.
So mean.
Like in 5 scenes in the trailer.
No. Okay.
I'm in a car. I'm on a boat. I'm Aquaman.
That's right, Cameron. You don't get to see these faces.
No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show the internet. They can look it up. Look at the scene of him in the car in the trailer. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Not that I was staring or anything.
No,
Not.
it's
no,
a span.
the thingy.
I didn't-
Not that I was staring at anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right.
Shucks.
Sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seemed a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh?
Yeah.
That's quite romantic.
Yeah?
Sorry.
She got romance in mind.
I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, it's just I don't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been just friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Just a little.
Cat,
No.
the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah,
Yeah.
so you think there might be something behind it after all?
Something behind the face.
I think that Sayori is a very complex person.
I think she's a synth.
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on
Maybe
inside
she's
her
an
head.
actress.
And she may not always know what she wants.
Into the drama.
I noticed her strange behavior today, too.
It's not like the
And
whole club room
I also
didn't notice.
feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Someone's getting jealous again.
I guess. But you don't really need to put it that way.
It's not like that, we swear.
We're just really good friends. That's all.
We're just friends.
Yuri suddenly looks deep into your eye. Stare. Her expression is gentle and curious as if searching
No,
for something.
gentle and curious. Deep, gentle.
Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware you were in you.
So are you truly the jealous one?
That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Everyone's jealous.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy.
It's all about the boobs.
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. That is the best answer to that. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some intimate reading?
I got my chocolate. Yuri may not have some.
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yay, intimate reading with Yuri.
Yay!
Take my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Ellipses.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Okay, everyone.
No reading time.
Darn.
Reading time's over. Oh, after some time passes. So you got to read.
You did read, it's just you didn't get a scene for it.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and Monica, and Monica, and she smiles.
We're just gonna change the name of the game.
I wonder.
Okay.
I wonder what she was talking with Sayori about.
Wonder indeed. Who should I show to first? Is Yuri even in the room? I guess she's still.
Her name's there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. Huh? You didn't even. Next.
Nice.
She knows
That
who you're
was
going
great. That was great.
That's pretty good.
Hmm.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you already don't like it.
Sorry.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I can even tell now. Probably Yuri.
It's like a half you in the thing, though. It's like literally half her.
No, like there was like 5.
Like 7. It's almost half. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically, especially because I fucked up all Maybe.
That's not really what I meant, though. I can tell that you got some for her, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Without me? With Yuri? With Yuri?
With Sayori? Well. Well.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Well.
I'm a nervous twitcher, guys. So,
Of course I am.
good.
Teal day.
That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Kat.
Sayori. Is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. Sorry. I'm just a little tired today.
All right. Do I need to call a hotline for you?
Just tell me if you need anything. Like that hotline. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
I like how it's play
If you insist. Yay!
It's all about playing with everyone else.
I'm gonna go a bit early today, though.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out the door of the classroom, humming to herself.
Odd.
But an okay.
Hi, Kat. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well,
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people.
I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Kat.
It's almost like you're only
Yuri's
going for
been
Yuri.
teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Teaching all things?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
Almost
Oh, really,
every day now.
Senpai?
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year.
That's a little disconcerting.
Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needed some patience and a way to talk about all things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting a lot of effort. You must really like her.
We can all tell now.
Massacre, that's... Babaka.
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Babaka, it makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Jeez. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
All right. I get you. Just be careful, all right?
Don't get her too excited now.
I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable,
I'll murder you
then
horribly.
it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
It'd be more
You
like,
feel like I'm going to hurt her.
I mean,
Sorry,
she's the
I
one who
didn't
likes knives.
really mean that.
that one poem.
If anything, she
No, she
might
does.
accidentally hurt herself. Anyway,
While feeding that
I'll
raccoon.
share.
Right.
I'll share my poem with you now. All right?
All right. The lady who knows everything.
Do you, Monica? Do you really?
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, lost adrift the sky. The sky, is that a comma or not?
It's a comma.
Yes.
Okay, sky, victim of the current of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I'll pick up a gust of wind.
Huh.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything,
Not too.
but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Knowing
I
everything.
see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
Wouldn't we just get more questions from all the answers?
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club's prefer about writing things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised?
We're girls.
I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Admittedly, yeah. Like
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You are. I think you'd know that better than anyone. What?
But no.
You mean one-dimensional?
Because they're flat on the surface, but she's two-dimensional.
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into.
How about a next? Nope.
But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad,
Or no.
they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on.
Like make it not suck.
It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today.
Title drop.
Thanks for listening.
Halfway title drop. Who shall I show next?
Ta-da!
The waifu.
Cat? Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular.
Doki Doki.
I can really feel the emotions.
Through the paper.
I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri,
almost as
that's the wrong way to put it. It's almost as if I'm a protagonist. This never did come naturally to me.
I'm just picking random words.
But I have been able to improve so much, thanks to you and the fact that the game just lets me click on words.
Right? That tells me which ones you like.
You're really the example I was chasing after.
Even though I read nothing of yours
Is
beforehand.
that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling,
Goes Doki Doki.
I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing.
Social link up!
Ha!
I never thought it would feel like this.
Unlock.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. That's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Cat, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading.
Especially when you don't
In
have
fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend.
So are manga.
Cheer for people who always put a smile on your face.
Anime.
Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life.
Japanese?
So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know?
Admittedly.
And those friends don't laugh at me.
Right. Like if you.
They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
She has too big a boob.
And-
She's American.
Jealous.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
Okay, look, know-it-alls can't help
People
themselves, okay?
say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Cat.
I just know a lot about
It's
poems.
the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people.
She keeps twitching with her hair.
I don't know how to make people see
She's
me
playing
as
with her hair.
normal.
She's so shy.
I
She
don't
needs a
even know how to make myself happy.
She's really
I have
on here.
all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write.
And reading right.
But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time.
But I haven't done anything.
No? That's wrong.
Masuka?
Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Kat. I speak too slowly.
She's so difficult.
I second guess myself all the time.
This is the first time it tells you that she speaks really slowly. So.
I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else.
Because you aren't anybody else. You're not that bad.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
And my heart goes Doki Doki.
I see.
Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Fuck them.
I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends.
With boobs.
And I would say I have at least one success. Monica. Wouldn't you?
She joined for books.
If you put it that way.
Boob books.
Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
We're re-friend
Yuri puts
zoning
her
her
head
again.
I thought it said to put her head in my head. Her head in my hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. You want me to show you my poem? No, do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Sequel.
Ah!
Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path. A silhouette obstructs the eerie glow. My heart pounds. My silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops.
Chocolate.
It hasn't told me when it starts yet. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm.
Chocolate.
And the flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart. Doki Doki, Doki Doki. Teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before?
I thought there was no ghost in this.
Not in the first one. Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Okay. I guess that means she's no longer feeling invisible?
She was bathing in the past, remember?
Finishing
like
the
the
poem,
lights,
I
like
start
the
to
old lights.
hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
She just wants to give it to you.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
You didn't
That's
explain
fine.
any of the others either.
That's fine. I understand this one.
No, she's really embarrassed now.
You're just having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me.
No, it's for you.
I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Oh, good. Yuri's faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice.
Inside.
I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry.
I like when we sat next to each other.
I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Now, I want to say something right here.
Huh?
Did she not have her poem with her?
Who?
Yuri. Because she went away to get her poem.
She probably went to get it from her desk or something.
But we've been sharing with people this whole time.
I thought she...
She says she goes to get her poem. It's like
okay.
one of the first lines. And I mean, it's like, that's
Oh, wait.
kinda...
You know what? No, I bet she showed everyone else a different poem.
Oh!
And then give you the special one.
Ooh, good,
Oh, yeah, because
good
if you go to her first and she gives you that poem, then
Then
she doesn't have a poem.
Well, Natsuki hasn't been sharing poems with us either, so...
But she hates us.
Well, she hates us right
She
now.
hates us, Babaka.
Can't believe you write like that. Honestly. Do we want to go here for this particular episode and take another
You
break?
safe?
Yes.
Save, we'll save again.
You already did.
I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See?
Alright. So, thanks, guys. And you like this kind of stuff, we're going to keep playing anyway, because it's funny. And
It makes my heart go Doki Doki.
right? It's just so touching. And thanks. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment. And we see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.